Yo, what is up? What is happening? Hope everybody's doing well. So I wanted to do a little video on my thoughts for the Infinity Dungeons, where Kabam knocked it out of the park, where there's room for improvement. So right off the bat, they did a fantastic job with the organization of the way it looks. Super easy to set up. One quick thing, after I finish, let's say I finish 5 rooms or 4 rooms in Dungeon 6, I still need a few more points. If I could just press a button, have an option to continue with my partner, because at the moment you have to go back to your lobby and re-invite to continue. So that'd be great if you could just kind of continue the adventure with your friend, just one click without having to re-invite. I think the number of fights are perfect. I think the level of difficulty is perfect. I mean, do I want to shorten cooldown time? I don't know, maybe, but I don't really have an issue because it definitely pushes you to rank up more champions that you wouldn't normally rank up. For we have these kind of select champions we use for AQ, we have select champions that we use for AW, and if you're done with story questing, there aren't really many champions that you tend to branch out on and rank up. For purpose, for function. We tend to, we'll rank up champs for fun, if you're kind of overflowing on some T4CC, but it definitely pushes you to rank up champions that you maybe wouldn't have ranked up before, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I think it's one of the best things about Dungeons, is it really pushes you to kind of diversify your rank ups, really think about things like that. Maybe some champs are going to do better on certain days, all that jazz. So where I would improve or change, I would say we move to a 6-day system. And that is, it runs the length of 2 rounds of arena, 3-day, 3-day. I say we offset it. So if we have no arena on Sunday, then we have dungeons on Sunday, and then maybe Monday, when when that first arena starts for the week, we have no dungeons and there's a cooldown time. I would have it run a 6-day, and I would have it include milestones similar to Arena. In that, there are battle chips. Battle chips for completing fights, battle chips for milestones, battle chips for completing rooms, and the milestones, like I said. I think there needs to be another way for players who really despise Arena to obtain battle chips. I think this would allow an alternative way to collect resources in the game, rather than just having this kind of mono-focused system for battle chips. I think there needs to be another way to get battle chips. So this 6-day event, or the 6-day would include these milestones all throughout the week, and it would run tandem to Arena. So if you wanted to skip 1 3-day arena and focus on dungeons, you and a buddy or you and your teammate could just jam it out. Which brings me to my next point. I think there should be a 3-day dungeon event. Just as there is arena combat, just as there is completion, I think everyone in the community agrees that there needs to be an update to events. And I think this would be a fantastic update if we had a dungeon event that rotated through. So if the Alliance was all right guys, we have dungeon event, everyone needs to do X runs through the dungeons, please find yourself a partner. You guys could it could be a whole other strategy thing for your Alliance to kind of pair you up with somebody. You guys need to complete it. You need to get X amount of points. Now these points can be ridiculous because I want to also run Arena. I don't want to just focus on dungeons, so there would have to be a balance for this 6-day event. I would say that the milestones in dungeons maybe aren't crazy. They should be reachable for the mid to higher level player in a reasonable amount of time. So maybe now you could do something where this 6-day dungeon event maybe runs. It could run every other week, maybe it runs a week, I don't know. But I think most importantly, out of all these things that I've been talking about, I think having milestone rewards that include battle chips, dungeon shards, and maybe some units in gold, just like Arena. Like, why not give us another opportunity to farm more units? I think that would really motivate people to get in the dungeon. Battle chips and units. I mean, battle chips, units, and gold. Come on. Rank rewards at the end of the 6 days. Sure, why not? Like, why not have another way to like target something? I think it would be cool that if these like rank rewards were geared towards like this idea of a dungeon featured crystal that rotate every 6 days. Maybe they rotate once a month. I don't know. You know, like top getters, like end game, they put up X amount of points and they get this feature 5-star that includes A, B, and C. Right? So I think to kind of like take everything into consideration of what I just said, battle chips, units, and this kind of dungeon shard idea that I was messing around with would be milestone and rank reward awards, and we would have like possibly that it would run for a 6-day length. It would take care of that Sunday off day that I always wish there was something to do. And then having some sort of 3-day event for the Alliance to participate in, work together, and also have rewards in that system as well. I think this would really open the door for like this whole other world for people who just are sick of the arena grind. I'm not sick of the arena grind. I love the arena grind, but I think there are a lot of people who are frustrated with it. So this would really give them an opportunity to kind of work for battle chips, work for units in a different, more exciting way. But overall, I think this idea is fantastic. I am so pumped about this. It really, like, I love this game. I love making videos about it. That's why I make videos about it, because I just am obsessed with it. Yeah, those are my thoughts. If you agree with me, great. If you don't, great. Let me know. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys liked this video, and I will check you later. Peace!